Hello everyone, Gold Coin here and welcome to another episode of Foundation in the Antigua map. We're right here where we left it. I haven't done much yet. So as you can see here on the back of the city, further away from the village center, I placed some blueprint. The first one is a church, right? Right now our people has to walk all the way up here and or basically to get to that church or other church like this one. So let's give these people a church so they can go directly to it. I extended, and that's why I placed another church because I extended the residential area. So let's go ahead and authorize that church right away. The other thing I built was a market, right? So we're gonna be selling two things here. Oh, not that. So what we're gonna be selling is we're selling vegetables here. We're gonna be selling food, and then we're gonna be selling clothes, because right now our people have to walk all the way down here to buy clothes. We are selling cheese here, and we're selling like what is it? Yeah, some meat here. So I was thinking maybe converting that into a meat food stall, like a meat stall, but I don't think we're gonna have enough meat to sell, to have there. So let's go ahead and authorize that market right there. The other thing, it's the one I'm excited about, is the guild. Never played with the guilds, so this is gonna be something new for me, right? I'm gonna place it kind of like back here, away from the house. So this is gonna be for the sheep. We're gonna be assigning someone here, maybe one of these. I don't know, maybe a livestock worker or a livestock herder. I'm still debating which one is best, and I think it's gonna be, or maybe the hay farmer. Maybe we need a hay farmer, because the reason why we're not producing that much cows or sheep is because we're lacking hay. So that might be causing the issue here. Or maybe we just need to extend these hay farms a little bit more to produce more hay. We'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and authorize that. And another thing I was building here is our beautiful Lord Manor, and this is a work in progress, right? So right now it's gonna cost us quite a lot. That 284 stone, it's gonna cost us some 80 planks that we have, 42 tools that we have. Now it's gonna cost us 40 cloth, and I saw that and I was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna remove that just for now, because cloth is not our best right now. We're lacking some clothes, and people are actually complaining about it. So it's gonna cost us 200 gold coins, but it's only gonna, what we're gonna struggle the most is 284 stone that we don't have still. All right, so let's go ahead and assign that. Another thing I did was basically placing a couple more of hay farmer here, and I'm gonna extend this hay farm a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do is tell this guy not to go all the way up here. I think I'm gonna leave it as is for the wheat, and then once we have the corn farm, we're gonna be farming all these for corn and a little bit of hay there, because I think I did the hay farmers a little bit, and the bad weather is here, so let's hope we pass fast. So and then we have the church here. So what I think is I did is maybe this herd or like hay production is kind of like not like long enough, right? So what we can do, we can actually extend it a little bit more like that. Now we have to remember one thing. Well, we have to remember this is going to be a monastery, right? It's going to be all around here. So I'm not too worried about extending this even further. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And let's see how it goes. Maybe they're not able to paint all of that, but hopefully they are. So let's go ahead and, authorize all of this right there. And we can actually go on that, like that direction right there. So diagonal, doesn't need to be straight. That way we can take advantage like of a lot of the terrain here. So let's go ahead and keep telling them to go all the way up there, and then that's for them. And now for these guys, we have to go all the way up here, and then this guy is suffering quite a lot. So you are farming there, why don't you farm here too? And over there, let's extend this a little bit more like that, and tell this guy, all right, time for you to go all the way up here. Now it looks like this is for him. I don't know, this is a little bit messy here, but the idea is that they have everything there. It looks like we have to buy a little bit of terrain. I'm not gonna do that just for that tiny bit. All right, so the bad weather is here, means that our effects are like basically dates and wheat are decreased by 50%. The fish are increased by 20%. And as you can see right now, our situation, food situation, is not looking the best. Now, we have to expand this way somehow, so we're gonna be doing that. Or we can also, another thing that I did was placing a chandelier here, and I'm gonna actually allow it right away, because I noticed that we have 68 tallow, and looks like we're not producing as much candles as I would like them to do. All right, so let's go ahead and stop, tracking that. So housing insufficient. So people are complaining about housing. Who's complaining about it? So you are complaining about it. Where are you located? Right here. So why is it insufficient for you? Oh, maybe because it's not. I think is he a citizen? He's a commoner, so he's living with citizens. That's the thing, though. I'm not sure how that's gonna get affected when you have commoners and citizens living in the same house. Basically, I'm not sure. They should not be affected by whatsoever. They should find another space to build a house, like kind of like right here, or like kind of right here, right? They are building how many? Two? Yeah, they're building actually two houses there. Cool. So we're currently desperate for people, right? So I'm gonna remove the importer workers. Right now, we cannot export anything, in my opinion. I think we are kind of like having some issues right now. So as you can see here, I mean, what can we export? Maybe wood, but I'm not gonna risk it, not at all. So I'm not gonna risk that. We might actually want another. So let's see. Let's take a look at. Let's go ahead and slow down the time here. And I think it's time for us to organize a little bit. So if we go to the buildings and take a look at the buildings that have not, they don't have any workers, or no, they're not at capacity. So we can actually assign a carpenter here. I don't think it's needed right now. Transporter are not needed as of right now. Hay farmers are definitely needed. A market tender, I think that's this market tender right here. We don't need one right now. Transporters. What is this warehouse? Oh, these warehouse are right here. So these guys need transporter. These two warehouses. So one of them needs transporter. Let's see. Oh, because it's two. Okay, no, we don't need anyone there. Wood cutters. So it looks like we have two wood cutters. So this guy over here. So we can delete this guy. There's nothing to cut around this area. And then we have a miner. These miners right here. And actually, okay, perfect. Now I know we are not missing important buildings. The only one was the hay farmers, but they have been assigned. Now, have we told them to? No, we have not. So let's go ahead and tell them to paint, where to paint, basically. We don't want to have that occupy and then know where to paint. So I'm going to authorize them to go all around here. I think it's going to look great. And then you guys can do the rest like that. Kind of like that. It doesn't have to be. We can push it a little bit further. So, and then the rest is going to be corn. I think that's going to be good. Now, I also assign, I was actually going to assign something here. So we can actually get rid of milk, but I really don't want to. So we can actually remove something here. Cheese, maybe? I don't know. It's going to be tough here. So just to assign the hop. Right now we have 15 hop. We are not utilizing hop. So once we get more people, we can actually assign another transporter here. We can actually remove one transporter and put it somewhere else. I don't know. That's actually now that I think about it, there's nothing going on with those. So what we can do is remove one of here and then assign them a, not here, but here. Hop and beer. That's what we want to do. Hop and beer right there. We haven't built the brewery yet. But we're gonna be building that after the tavern is built. I don't want the, I don't want to have more buildings without people, right? That's a little bit stressful, but that's okay. So it looks like the chandelier is built. It looks like our food is going up again. I guess we have to wait until everything is processed and whatnot, so we can see the food going up. Now that the chandelier is, are we selling shoes? We are not yet. All right. So these guys, instead of selling. So this guy, instead of selling a clothes, we can tell him to sell shoes, right? And then this guy, they're gonna be selling, where is it? I don't see veggies. No, bread. We can actually, no, the bread is actually far away. Let's see, where's the bread? Yeah, we're not producing that much bread. We can change one of these to be, do we have any flour? We do not. So we can change these guys either to corn. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one of those to corn. And I'm going to remove one of these guys and I'm going to utilize him somewhere else. Actually, might not be a bad idea to utilize them for the shoes. But for that, we're gonna need to assign shoes here. There's no candle, there's no jewelry. Wow. Wow. We sold all the jewelries. It looks like we did. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, that's fine. That's at least that's good, right? As long as our people are buying stuff and giving us money. So let's see. Furniture is not being built. So let's go ahead and get rid of the jewelry here and place shoes, right? We are not in an urge to sell jewelry just yet. So these guys are finishing up still. Wow. So we're going to utilize one of that guy to sell shoes. And the other one we'll see. Maybe corn. Once we have another farm here, we can actually sell corn here. Or we can actually to sell meat. Right now we have 39 meat. Well, let's... is this all of in the market? Yeah, it is all in the market. And some are being transported to the warehouse here, to the storage. So that, well, we can actually assign one for, I don't know. We can actually leave that as is right now, and then we'll figure it out. Because right now, it looks like we don't have that many people to spare. And we don't have that production. Like, our production is not as high. So, let's see what else we are taking care of. So, the main thing is the goods, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. The goods is what's causing us a couple of issues here. It looks like the furniture is not being sold. I don't know why. Probably the guy is... not working on the free time. Let's see. Yeah, he's on the free time. And where he lives kind of far away too. Well, kind of, but not that much. So furniture is not being sold yet. Shoes were taken already. Wow, because we assigned them there. They're gonna assign it there. Okay, things are moving. I'm just trying to, instead of, this is what I do off cameras, but I'd rather do it on camera so you understand the thinking process here, the thought process, everything that I go through before starting an episode. Looks like we have a military mission available. So let's go ahead and take that military mission and send our people out. Impossible? Yeah, right. So let's go ahead and send, we'll send, let's see, 3, 6. Perfect. Let's send 6. It's an easy one, so we don't have to worry about. I don't know if you guys checked it out, but make sure you check out the Twitter for the official Twitter Foundation, the game. They're starting to show sneak peeks of what 1.9, the update 1.9, is going to start looking like. And one of the things is we're going to be having what is called prosperity. And it's a score. It's a measure score. Score for that measures like the prosperity of the city. Involves a lot of things. And one of the things is beautification. I don't know if this is going to actually pass the beautification score, right? It's not looking as great, right? All right, so I was talking to some people in Discord, and you make sure you check out, if you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord. I was talking to some people there, and some people like to place or build their cities like with spares, like with separation between buildings. I'd rather sometimes, my play style is to put everything crowded. I like to basically mimic a game called The Witcher 3, and everything there was very crowded. I like it a lot. Anyways, a lot of talking here. Let's go ahead and start playing the game again. So let's go ahead and prepare some troops here. Let's see if we can do, we have some soldiers, so it should not be any problem. Yeah, extreme. Let's go ahead and send them. Our military is not as big. We will grow eventually. We'll grow once we have more people. We're definitely going to grow. All right, so it looks like we have 5 citizens. Oh, one thing that we unlock, actually. Let's see. One newcomer. So one thing that we actually unlock, and I placed it here I wanted to see it. Let's see if okay, there you go. Harbor trading. There's nothing to trade yet, but we have harbor trading. So we're going to need a trader house. And look at those, guys. Look at those ships. Isn't that beautiful? I'm really, really looking forward to see it. We have long boats here for decoration. And, of course, the import, the export, and whatnot. And some fantasy decoration from Racing Muffins. But, yeah, that's definitely we're going to be building right here. This is the harbor. And we can actually call this the canal, right? This is kind of like canal. I wish it was bigger, but kind of like a canal there. Definitely something I'm looking forward to. All right, so what else do we have to take care of? Well, I think we are actually moving forward pretty nicely. Let's go ahead and upgrade everyone to to serve, and then all of these we can upgrade to commoner. Now I am actually gonna be, let's see how many commoners we have. We're currently sitting at 110. We can go 5, right? It's gonna affect our goods production and probably our food productions too, because remember, serfs only eat one thing, commoners eat 2 things, and sometimes commoners, that's something you have to maybe be careful of. I built it. I guess we built it in the last episode. One thing that you have to be careful of is that sometimes commoners won't work in a specific building. And this building here, I haven't seen it produce. I mean, it says that 20 entertainment, but I don't see it selling entertainment whatsoever. I don't know if it's being affected by this guy over here. But it looks like it should be selling some sort of entertainment, but nobody's buying entertainment from him. So let's go ahead and remove that bartender just in case. I mean, just to get rid of him. And then let's go ahead and assign a tailor right here, because I noticed that yes, our cloth is going up, which is nice. We should be starting producing more cloth. So they produce 2 per 1. It's a good ratio. Should be 3 per 1 at least, right? All right, so none of the buildings that we placed at the beginning has been built. I guess we're waiting for stone. Yeah, we're definitely waiting for a lot of stone. We are. Remember when we have 1,500 stone and we are now suffering from stone? That's part of the game. That's part of the game. All right, so we just got 6 people, which is nice. These guys are gonna be. So I'm gonna place more hay farmers around this area, and the reason why is because I think these guys, the sheep farm, are taking hay from the cows. I was kind of like tracking them, and I saw them going over there. So I'm gonna place 3 more hay farms here. I mean, we have a lot of sheep farms here, so I'm assuming they're gonna be using a lot of hay. So as you can see, we are literally at 0. No, we have people here. So where do we need people? And the best place to, instead of like going around the city, we just basically come in here and say, where do we definitely need people? It looks like our soldiers were victorious. Like, let's keep sending them out. So we don't need a blacksmith, we don't need a merchant, we don't need a bartender, an importer, we don't need that. Forester, right now we can get away without a forester, which are these 2, the forester and the wood cutter. We can get away with it just for now, just a little bit. And then transporter, we don't need that. We need a chandler, definitely a chandler. Okay, what else? A miner. What is this miner? Okay, the iron quarry. So yeah, we're not producing as much iron as we don't need that much iron, do we? We have currently iron bars 199. That's more than enough. We have 216 tools. Our tool production has not stopped, I believe, right? It should have not stopped. Yep, they're continuing to produce tools, which is nice. So let's go ahead and assign 5 of them to the miners. Just for now. Once we start building other stuff, then we can use them for that, for another stuff. No access to luxury. Oh wow, yeah, they're starting to complain about luxury. And yeah, if we go to goods production, so we have the gold smelter and of course the jewel workshop. Now the gems are not as common, right? And we only have 15 gold bars, so we're gonna be producing what? A 1-on-1, like 10 jewelry. That's not much. I don't think that's worth it. Now we have the common wares, and we need 10 citizens for that, but that's goods. I'm pretty sure that falls under goods, right? Yeah, common ware falls under goods. Now we do have a way to produce barrels, right? I saw that, but I don't know if that's being considered as a luxury. Let's take a look. It's been a while since I gone so far. So where's the luxury market? Right here? Yeah, so no, yeah, it's not. Well, we can sell gems directly, but might as well not do that. So in order to produce jewelry, we can produce candles out of wax, but we know how to produce candles now. Yeah, if we want to produce jewelry, we have to go all the way up here. I mean, how many territories that is? Maybe 1, 2, and 3, maybe 3 territories away, and that's way too far. I'm not willing to risk it, and that's might actually make us a little bit stuck unless we start importing luxury, right? Unless we accumulate a lot of resources from somewhere. maybe a lot of wood in the future and start exporting that. And then we can actually export some of the compost, but I'd rather not touch the food production, right? All right, so it looks like our... All right, let's go ahead and keep sending them. Speed up time here and see what happens. Look at the... Okay, I think that's what the one that's going to get built the first, right? Because it only requires 30. The rest can be delivered pretty quickly. And this guy requires 284. So, yeah. Basically, the guild hall might be the first one to get built. All right, looks like we are victorious. Let's go ahead and send them away. And then, yeah, we just got 4 more villagers. Now, the goat farm. I kind of want to start maybe producing milk out of the goat. Now, we have a milk production right here, right? And the cheese maker. We have a cheese maker here, and we know we have no milk production around here. So we can actually convert this one right here into a goat kind of milk production. Or we can do... I mean, I kind of like I want to do the goat, right? Because I think, the goat shed, I don't know if it's going to interfere with the hay production, but I might as well, let's see. These ones are going to require, I mean, they just don't require anything. They just go around. I'll maybe placing it back here or maybe here. I don't know. Maybe here might be a good idea, but that's something we can actually do. Remember, we have a lot of options. When you mod foundation, if you I mean, you can get overwhelmed pretty quickly. Extremely difficult. Let's go ahead and send them out. So you can get overwhelmed pretty quickly because the more mods you had, the more, of course, things you're gonna have in the game, the more things you're gonna have to consider. The vanilla game is also pretty good. I mean, don't make me don't get me wrong. All right, so one thing I'm gonna authorize the export of is gonna be source, right? So if we go here and go, I believe there are goods, right? If we do, can we export source? We definitely can. Let's go ahead and send them out. We have how many commands we have? We have 8 commands. I don't know how much. I guess we're gonna have one more trip because it's one pair. Caravan has 8, I believe. So 8 trips. So what should we import? I think I'm gonna import luxury. So can we import luxury? Pottery, furniture, glass, tools, swords, jewelry. There it is. Let's go ahead and send them out. Let's go and start working on that. I mean, we can assign a sword guy here if we absolutely want to. We don't really need swords right now. We have 7 spears, so why don't we activate the sword production and keep that thing ongoing? I think that's it's probably gonna be slow, but at least it's gonna give us something to it's gonna give us a little bit of room there, a brief room. All right, 30 days. Yeah, we haven't produced dates in a while, so good luck with that. Do we have any more military left? Looks like failure outcome easy. Wow. Oh no, is that right now? I don't know. No, I think that's a long time ago. Everyone is on a mission, so they're gonna only serve me. All right, your soldiers were victorious. Your soldiers are back from the mission. What did they bring? They didn't say. All right, so let's see. Lots of things going on. Are we building anything here? It looks like we only need a stone. How's our stone production? Stone production is looking good, and I completely forgot that we're using quite a lot of stones here too. So it's 360, it's going 350 plus 280. That make it like what, 650 something? 650, right? Or 550? No, 650. Sorry for my math here, you guys. All right, so do we have people there? We do not. So let's go ahead and assign everyone there. Start producing more hay, and the hay production should increase our... All right, so our goods production looking good. We brought some bread, which is good. So our clothes production is looking phenomenal. Of course, the shoes production is... we might actually want to add another... Here's the thing. My experience. If you add another one of these, not the cobbler, but the... Not the one. I was gonna say, let's build another one. What the hell is a one, right? If we build another tannery, we're probably gonna run out of hide pretty quickly. I don't know how the ratio is, so it's the first time playing with the shoes. So let's see. We can actually place this guy here and see how it goes. Desirability. One thing I wanted to talk to you about, guys, is this thing. So, to my understanding, right, the masterpieces. So the masterpieces, you have to, for example, you have to meet a condition. That's something you have to consider. You have to meet the condition to get the effect. Otherwise, you don't get the effect. You just get the building, basically. For example, this guy over here, I played that game. I mean, I played this game long time ago, and I built this sculpture, and I got this condition. So that's why I place it kind of like high elevation. So this condition, what it says, wonderful. Look at that. Parenthesis here. Look at that, you guys. So what that condition says is that we have to place all parts needs to be above nearby buildings. Now, this one, though, it says all parts are by the riverside. And that's why we're not getting this condition, with this building's maintenance cost is decreased by 50%, right? There's so we don't have that right now. I mean, we can actually, I think we can build it from here. We can delete it there. I believe we can build it from here, but I'm really not into it. I just like it there. Now, this condition right here is random. To my understanding, this condition is random. So we have to place, let's say we place this building here, right? So as you can see, all parts are above nearby buildings. 2 out of 2. Right now, the condition is met. Now, if we want to place it kind of like in the middle of the city, just to make it beautiful, look at that. All parts are not nearby buildings. So there's no point of building right now because we're not going to get the desirability that we want, right? So if we build it right now, we're going to struggle. I mean, it's just not going to do anything other than consume all our resources. So I'm not going to build it. I was planning to build it, but I completely forgot to mention it in the beginning of the episode. Another thing I did, as you can see here, I kind of like fenced this area. I authorized this above thing, but over here I placed like a little entrance. I didn't like the hedge that much. All right, let's speed up time. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna assign a guy there for the tannery. Hopefully we're gonna be producing more animal hides, or not animal hides, but leather. That's what we need. This guy has like 7 leather there, and it looks like the animal production or the animal hide production is not that great, or not that fast at least. Do we have any buildings yet? No, they're not built yet. Looks like our market produced almost 70,000 gold coins, guys. Wow, that's quite a lot. Promote everyone to serve. Always promoting to serve. And I'm gonna actually, let's see. I'm gonna authorize 10 more commoners. Let's go ahead and do 10 more commoners. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's go 15. The cleaner. What is a cleaner? Let's see. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, this guy over here. They're cleaning the bathtub. So nope. So let's see. 27. Let's go to 30. 29, 30. Perfect. All right. So let's see how they do. Probably the food's gonna go down. I mean, look at the bread right now. The bread went up because, of course, we're producing bread out of corn. But I mean, that's okay. I mean, we can actually, what we can do, let's see. We can actually change that to bread if we want to. We have cheese. Well, we can actually change this one, though, to bread. So let's go ahead. Oh, we haven't even assigned it yet. So let's go ahead and assign this guy to bread. That way we sell bread here, too. And the tannery is built. Let's go ahead and assign that. And everything is looking phenomenal, guys. Now, don't be afraid to criticize or comment or leave a feedback down below. There's the developer, Bajuski, developer of many of the mods I use. He comments every time, or tries to comment all the time and give me feedback. And I believe me, I don't know all the answers. I played this game for almost more than 100 hours, and I still yet to learn a lot of things. I keep forgetting stuff because this game, the last time I played it for a long time, the last time I went this high or this long in Foundation was almost like 2 or 3 years ago. So don't be afraid to leave a feedback down below and say, hey, Goldcoin, you're doing this wrong. Make sure you do this. You make sure you do that. And I will always appreciate any constructive criticism. I love constructive criticism or feedback. I really don't criticize or I'm not a picky guy, basically. That's what I'm trying to say here. All right, military mission available. So if we go to our military soldiers here, we're definitely ready to go. Yeah, let's send them all. Yeah, we're ready to go, you guys. So let's see. Let's send a couple of these, and I think yeah, I forgot to upgrade to soldiers, but oh, knights. We can actually do knights, I believe. I'm ready to leave this weather, guys. I'm ready to. The weather, I don't know if that for you guys, but for me, it's very loud on my headset. All right, you guys, the guild hall is almost finished. Not yet, but it's almost finished here. But the main hall, the one that we can assign someone to, is finished. So there is a lot of things here that you know, it's gonna be a little bit overwhelming. But as you can see, everything is labeled pretty nicely. Another before I explained this, I had to open this area here because I think people were complaining about not being able to arrive to their house because they have to go all the way up here or they have to go all across here. So I opened this area, opened the gate there so they can walk through it, and we can actually place a gate later on. And this area right here for the Lord Manor, I'll change the walls later on too. So let's go ahead and assign someone here. So the one that makes more sense is if either we do the livestock guild hall, and as you can see, we have 73 sheep, and we don't have that much wool. I mean, we do, but the ideally is like the constant production. So okay, so let's see this. Okay, let's go ahead and send them. So we have the stone workers. We have no stones here. We're gonna receive some knowledge. As you can see, we're gonna produce that little knowledge right there, and that's gonna allow us to, if we click on one of these, that's gonna allow us to build the improved part. For example, this improved fooder. So basically it multiplies the production by 2, right? So we can place it anywhere, and then it's gonna cost us, as you can see, 25 of the knowledge. So what really we want is try to find the one that's gonna benefit us the most. So we can improve one of these, although we have we don't have a tailor workshop nearby. I was actually thinking we can actually do that, or we can actually do what is the other one, the livestock, right? So if we go to the clothier, we're gonna be producing wool, cloth, and common clothes, like increased by 10%, and we're gonna produce some of that knowledge. So we can go in here, and then with that knowledge, we should be able to, yep, right here, right there. Now I see that it's blue. This one is blue, so let's see. Yeah, it's blue. So I think this is the one I'm gonna do, because this is the one that we've been suffering for a while. That's why I built it there. We can actually do, if we want the not the bread makers, but the livestock, it's gonna yield it of eggs. We don't have any eggs or any of that right now. And I actually was looking for the one for the hay, but I really couldn't find it. There is no for the corn. I asked the developer who is Bajushki, and there's not at the moment, there's nothing for the corn, right? That'll be it's a part of the mod. All right, so let's go ahead and assign someone here. Oh, better days are coming. Perfect. Now we have to assign, we can assign up to 4 master tailors. All right, so let's go ahead and pause the game here. So if you want to learn more on how this works, go make sure you check out the link in the description for all the mods. So we need to basically introduce or put someone here that's a level 6. So if we go here, for example, and we look for a level 6, let's see, let's say we want cloth production, or not cloth production, maybe wool production, right? So we want to go to a clothier, which is going to be the wool production, which is going to be, right? There's a lot of things going on here. So a livestock worker, right? So the livestock worker, we're going to go all the way down, and then we have to look for a level 6 one. Now, do we have any level 6? It doesn't look like we do. So unfortunately, we might not be able to utilize one of those right now. Now, let's see if we have a tailor level 6. If we do have a tailor, then yep, there you go. There is a tailor level 6. So what we can do is basically remove him here, and then go to the master tailor and make him a master tailor right here. A master butcher, master tailor. Now he's a master tailor. That way he's gonna train people, and then it's gonna produce mathematics, not knowledge, but mathematics. And with the mathematics, we're gonna be able to, add that thing over there on the back. Now I wonder if that we're gonna lose. Yeah, we do lose the tailor, so we have to assign someone here. And then this guy, what's his name? Let's see him. Aurelius, a commoner, and he's our master tailor. So that's how the guild hall is it's it's operated. Now I didn't assign any market to the guild hall. Well, you could. There is some buildings there. To make sure you take a look at the website. But yeah, you can definitely assign a market, and it's a very nice market. But since I already had this one, I just say we are not gonna be doing that anymore. Now that we have a lot of clothes, I'm gonna start selling clothes. I'm gonna let the shoes accumulate a little bit more, and then if we open up another area, well, looks like this area open up by itself. If we add another area, maybe up back here, we might actually think of adding another guild hall here and another maybe selling shoes there. Now the next guild hall might be this one, and the reason why is because I want to increase the production of milk. So if we go here, for example, if we do guild, right, I'm just gonna do that on camera. I usually like building stuff. Sometimes it's boring, so I cut it off, I edit it out, but sometimes I like you guys to see what's happening. So if we go, actually, let's go to this guild so I can demonstrate what I'm trying to talk or say here. So if we go to we can do the bread makers. They're gonna be producing more flour and more bread, but we're not producing that much wheat. We only have one wheat farm for bread, basically. So we definitely want to go to the livestock. So we're gonna be producing more cows. If we look at it right now, we have 15 cows. So do we need actually more milk? We definitely do. Now we can increase the milker. That's gonna increase the production of milk, and that's gonna increase the production of cheese. And that's per hole. Now I believe we can build plenty of holes, right? So that's gonna be, we can do one for the cows and one for the milk, right? And that's something we can definitely do. So let's go ahead and charge. Yeah, no access to luxury. Oh, you know why? Because we're not selling luxury here. What are we selling? Clothes. And I keep forgetting the luxury guys right here. No jewelry. Oh, because we're not storing anywhere. Let's see if we have any stone. Yeah, let's go ahead and remove this guy from a stone, and let's put jewelry here. Now, where is the stone being stored right now? I mean, we have stone here, stone there. Yeah, I think we have plenty of stone. Ideally, I think I'm gonna be placing stone, or maybe we can actually add another storage here. Let's see, what are we not producing here? So we're not saving. We can do stone here, so they go back and forth pretty quickly. And then the wood, we can add another a wood cutter here. Where is the wood actually? I know we have a couple wood cutters. I think this is the one that's maintaining us, and this guy right here too. We might want to add another one close to this area since we retired the other one. All right, there is a monk. I don't know, planks. I really don't know if we actually need more points. There's gonna be a penalty in update 1.9 if you have too much influence from one estate. Then the other one is not gonna be as beneficial. They're gonna get mad or something. All right, but this is the one I'm gonna be pushing. Yep, the citizen, and then we'll build all the monastery. The only problem about the citizen is that if we look at the good thing about it is that we're gonna be producing honey with the monastery, so that we can I think salt too. I'm not sure, or maybe sugar. But yeah, at least I know honey. We're gonna be building honey or producing honey, and the luxury will be taken care of. All right, guys, looks like our soldiers are back from their mission. So I'm gonna pause the game here a little bit. So it's time to build our brewery and start accumulating. And see it's picking up a little bit. It's still some time, probably one more episode or two more episodes. But it's time to start accumulating some beer, right? So I'm gonna place this guy over here next to the tavern, and I'm hoping that's good enough. We can actually place another thing here. We can actually place this guy here, as you can see here. It's above nearby buildings, but once this is built, it's not gonna satisfy that condition. So we can actually, let's go ahead and place this guy here. Where's the trader? Oh, there's an entrance from someone here. Okay, I didn't know that. You saw that one? So I was wondering why people were walking here. So the trader, I guess this is the entrance instead of going there because of the water. If you build maps in Foundation, you gotta be careful where you put your entrance, right? All right, so it looks like the mathematicians are working. Now, I was wondering, I was like, why our luxury is not going up and the source are not going down? Because I forgot that we didn't have enough merchant, so we cannot send a caravan out. All right, so let's go ahead and do promotions here. Everyone should be promoted to, I was gonna do everyone to Actually, we can actually promote everyone to commoner. How many do we have? We don't have them. Oh, no, we have a lot. Let's see. We have no newcomers, 116 serve. Yeah, definitely not doing everybody to commoner, but I'm going to authorize some. So one thing I did notice is that there are a couple guys that were complaining about not housing. So I authorized more houses around. So what are they complaining about? So you guys are right here. Where do you live? Oh, wow, you live quite far away. Wow. Yeah, let's go ahead and grade them to see what happens. They're very angry, so I don't know why they don't build houses here. I mean, you can build a house there. Is it not desirable for you guys? Let's see. I mean, it's a high desirability. You should be able to build houses there. So let's go ahead and do those six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do two more. 6. And you are housing. You're complaining about housing quite a lot. Wow, yeah, your house is pretty far away. Yeah, we actually need to start thinking about removing people from their homes so they can go somewhere else. For example, if we grab, let's actually promote more of our soldiers to, yeah, okay. And then we can do all of this to knights. I'm not going to do them yet. So let's go ahead and take a look at who's complaining the most for housing. And that way we're going to need to start removing. So this is something that you can do. For example, the blacksmith, they don't have any houses, right? That's why I authorize some houses here. And even if they want to build them, oops, sorry. Even if they want to build them here, I'm actually not, I'm not gonna complain about it. That way we can give a little bit more of life to this area. Now, the thing that we people are complaining the most, you are a carpenter and you are here, right? What's your name? Teudo. And where do you work? Well, you don't work that far, but you're a serf. You want to live in a you're living in a commoner. Yeah, you are living in a commoner. So if we actually promote him, let's see, what's his name? Tuudo. There is Tuudo. If I upgrade you to commoner, you should have the house now. Now you guys, the cleaners, where's your house? Your house is where? Let's see, right here. What's your name? Oh, you are here, right? Matthew. Okay, so yeah, you that's why you're living in a commoner, in a serf house, and you are a commoner. So Uglino, if we remove those guys from there, let's see if let's go and pause the game. Let's see if they go to a different house. They should be assigned their own house now. So this carpenter, you're still living here, but I promoted you to commoner. Now you're complaining about a lot of things. Soldiers are complaining a lot of things. But these guys should actually find a new house pretty soon. So I'm going to keep an eye on these guys. They should find their new house soon. Hopefully, right? Unless they don't want to build it. Or unless we actually can... What if we upgrade that house? That house right there. What is it? I think it was this one. To... Oh, I cannot open it. Oh, because of this. What if we upgrade that house? I think it was this one. Oh, they got occupied already. Well, I'm sorry, you guys. It's time for you to find another house. I'm sorry. All right. My bad. All right, so let's see. Wow, look at that. So goods is not a problem anymore, maybe? Entertainment is kind of becoming a problem. We might actually, well, we have a barber shop here. So were they using that one over there? I mean, we can give them I haven't deleted yet. Do we have anyone available here? I'm actually gonna remove this guy here because it's way too close. So I'm gonna take advantage of that and give them something else, right? So if we go to, where was it? Like goods, food? No food, but I believe this, or service actually, I think. Yeah. So we can give them a brother. Let's give them a brother, right? I'm gonna give them a brother so they can be very happy. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, but I find maybe it's not that funny, but I find it very, very funny. I'll tell you what. All right. Oh, we need glass. So yeah, up. That joke is going away. There's no street performer. Let's see. We can put a boxer ring there. We can actually look at this, and that's important of this mod. I think this gives entertainment. I think so. Don't quote me on that. If we do the medieval fairy, and we do a theater. Let's see, entertainment, full-size wooden seating. I don't know if this is a decoration or if actually this is seating. So we can actually kind of want to do a theater, but I don't know if that's a really good spot for a theater. So they do street performance, fortune teller. So they do give entertainment. So that's something we have to consider in the future when we need more entertainment. So let's talking more building here. The bathhouse kind of like big. A haunted house? And we can give them a haunted house, right? It's like, right in the middle of the city, right there. We can actually place a door. Oh, okay, that's kind of cute. A mansion. Oh, look at that. Okay, we have some extensions there. What if we build this one taller? And then what about this one? Oh, we can actually place more stuff here. Oh, cool. All right, I'm going to do this one. I kind of like it. Kind of like here. And then we can actually give it a little bit of that feeling of... Yeah, I actually like it. Like a mansion there. And then we can place the other one right here. And then, yep. Oh, perfect. It looks good, I think. Yeah, it looks amazing. I wish we could put something here. Oh, look at that. We can put windows. Oh, wow. Wonderful. All right, look at that, guys. I built a haunted mansion. I mean, I haven't built it, but I designed it. It looks actually good. I like it. I really like it right in the middle of the city. I don't know. I might be in love of that haunted house. It looks amazing. Like, you can customize it quite a lot. And I added some balconies. You can place a tower, some windows. So yeah, definitely. We can actually add another door. Well, no, because it's one core part. All right, perfect. I didn't add anything on the back because nobody wants to see the house. Now, this house might get retired because this guy, it's right in the middle. It's not letting us build anything. And what are we selling here? We're selling clothes. So, yeah, right in front of the market, people can go and get some scares out of it. Now, it's going to cost us 335 planks. So, it's going to drain our plank quite a lot. But we'll figure it out. It's always a matter of figuring out stuff, right, guys? I'm always trying to figure it out. And that's what I like. I love challenges, right? I love challenges. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game. I don't know if you're enjoying it watching, but I'm enjoying it very, very much, you guys. So look at our entertainment. The good thing about entertainment is that it gives us money. And we're selling entertainment here. Nothing sold yet here. But we have that there. And we have the barber shop here so people can get their haircut around this area. Now, these houses, I might start promoting these people to commoners, right? Next time we have a promotion, I'm just going to grab them here and look for them individually. Because that random promotions, it's, costing us a little bit here. Because people are complaining too much. I hate people complaining. Come on, think about it. You don't want to live in a city like this and be treated bad. You want people to love you. And that's our caravan. I was actually opening here to see what's going on with our caravan. But that's our first caravan with tools, I believe, with swords. So let's see. How much are they going to be bringing in? So it looks like maybe 50 jewelry. If they do that, I'm going to love them forever. I'll tell you then. All right. So do we have any... so we have a lot of people available here. So let's go ahead and do a mission here. And this is easy. What about this one? I think this is going to be hard. Yep. So let's go ahead and do the hard one first. And let's organize this by strength. Let's send... a lot of soldiers there, and then we can do the easy one. I always like these missions. They bring a lot of rewards. And let's keep the wounded here. I don't want to send people, wounded people to our, to war, basically. Now, do we have any more? I don't see that we have any more, ruins around here, do we? Are they actually working? Let's see if they're actually working. Where are you? You are working. And where are you working? Where are you going at? I don't see... where are you going, though? What about you? Are you working? You are, but you're going... No, you're in your free time. You are working. I mean, you guys are working, but I don't know where you're going. Are you going to stop? They're probably out of ruins because they're staying... I see them in there, and I don't see any production here. So what we're going to do is going to delete all of this. And I don't know if we have stuff in here. What we can have here might be gold, maybe, but we should be storing the gold here. Now, I don't know what's being stored here. So if we click gold, there's no gold here. There's no jewelry here. There's no gems here. Gold bars, no gold bars. Marble, no marble. So this thing can be removed. Finally, we have cleared up our the ruins, and I don't see big ruins. We might actually want to go this one, but in the future. once we buy this territory, we can place some fishing things here, fishing docks, and then we can start doing that. So I authorized building houses here, and they took it too hard, I guess. They say, "Yep, I'm building there." All right, so we have people. Where do we want to assign these people? All right, so let's go to the jobs real quick. We have builders. We're building actually 8 things right now. What I'm thinking, and we have 3 more people. What I'm thinking is maybe we can actually build another stone cutter here and start retiring. What I'm gonna do, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna assign, I saw a builder's workshop empty. Let's go ahead and assign people there. And what we're gonna do is gonna retire these 2 stonemason, and we're actually gonna do markets, or we'll see what we can do there. So we're gonna start placing stonemason hut around this area right here, kind of like right here. We can actually do a little bit something there. We'll see what we can do there. But people are gonna complain that they're living kind of far away, so we might want to give them another area here. And we can actually do farming here. We'll see. But let's go ahead and place these guys first. Let's go ahead and place a couple of them. One here, and then I know I can use the shift button to basically place multiple. If you do kind of like here, and then you can place multiple. But we're gonna place them there, and then I think I authorized that one. Yep. All right, perfect. And then we can do some housing here. And I'm gonna authorize housing. Let's see. Oh, we have the marble stuff there. I'm actually gonna authorize housing a little bit here, not here though. And we can actually build a lower manor here. I like castles to be mounted on hills. But look how much we have expanded, guys. Look where we are right now. We started here and we are here right now. That's actually very impressive. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna retire these 2. So I'm gonna tell them not to stop working here, right? I'm not gonna authorize more Polish production because we have 229. I'm not sure if we're utilizing some right now, but if we are not, then we might as well leave it as is. Now, another thing I'm gonna add is one of these guys. I'm gonna add it kind of like right here. That's in the middle between the 2 cities. So I'm gonna add one here, Taylor Workshop, kind of like right here. We don't have the 25 mathematics right now, but once we have it, I'm gonna probably extend this one, and we can actually place another one, Taylor Workshop, kind of like in this area. Nobody's building anything here, so I might as well populate it with production buildings, right? I authorized to build houses there, but nobody liked it, so might as well use it for something else. And this church right here, it's pretty ugly. How people use it? I mean, I'm just gonna keep it just for now. If we have to retire, we can use that for actually sawmill or something like that. But there's a lot of things going on in the city, as you can see, right? But we have 6 unemployed. We can actually, if we want to go crazy here and help the other guys, we can actually place another builder workshop, a temporary one, and then tell them to build. Now we can actually put a, because I noticed that this is very high, but this is average. We can place oh, this is actually high. Oh yeah, because I put the little trees around it. But don't forget, we have the ship statue. We can actually, in honor of that, we can actually build this guy here. We can actually build, yep, that's the perfect spot, you guys. I completely forgot about that. Of course, we have to build a ship statue there. This is the ship farm area entrance. Why didn't I think about it before actually? All right, so we have 124 wheat. For some reason, wheat went up because we stopped production of flour out of corn. So we can switch back to wheat, but you know, it's not gonna be as productive. We have some shoes. Furniture is not our strongest. Looks like finally our clothes are looking good. We actually need to store, we'll figure that out later, like store clothes somewhere here in this area. But this is how it's displayed. At least this is how it's things are looking better, in my opinion. I think I feel more comfortable. I'm gonna be honest with you. Last episode I was kind of like a little bit stressed because I didn't know what to do. I mean, I did know what to do, but things move fast, and in order to keep everything moving fast, you have to move fast as well, right? But never get too stressed. And if city builders are like that, you always are you know, you can foresee, you can build things for the future, but you're always are feeling needs, right? You're feeling people's need, feeling necessities, and that's what I like about city builders, right? But I'm gonna keep it here, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I will see you in the next episode. I will see you next time, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.